Anyway, this is a super quick deck profile of TeamDawm German. Yeah, this is the deck I took to regionals, Tengu Plant. Hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe. TeamDawm. Here we go. I ran with 2 TKs. It's like a lot of decks are searching. It's really good, this format. So yeah, 2 troopers. Sorry. Actually, when I went to regionals, I ran 1 trooper and 1 creature swap, but trooper seems more effective this format. Just in this deck actually, just because I mill, I could get over those big beaters like Doom Cal and TK. Yeah. Plus I get a like draw plus off that. So card trooper's really good in this deck. I run 1 Gores, just because they're very fearful. A lot of decks don't really like Gores, especially when they drop a Gores unexpectedly. They would have to waste a lot of resources to get over it. 1 BLS, staple. 1 Spirit Reaper, stall it out just until I get away, find the way out. 1 Zephyros. A lot of people are telling me to switch Zephyros to Titanium. I might just do that, but I'm not really sure. I'm still thinking, debating about it. Just because Titanium, I could get it out really easily, and he's a big boss beater, so she's really good, but I'm still deciding. Not sure yet. I ran 2 tour guides and 1 Sangan. I usually use tour guide to get out my Sangan, but yeah, this card's really good just because I can make those easy XYZ materials. I can make those easy XYZ monsters. So yeah, my hand traps. 2 Maxis, 2 Effect Veilers. Slows down those really fast decks like Wind Up, Dino Rabbits, I guess. It just slows them down. Gives me a chance to catch up to them and come back. 2 Tengus. A lot of people don't really like wasting their back row on these cards, but they don't want to deprison it. But after a while, this card will get in there, and then they'll eventually use it. And plus, I like it if I synchro with them. Another one comes out, and then that's when they'll start worrying about it, just because these cards are easy synchro materials. So I'd always get a plus off those guys. Got 1 Dandelion, 1 Spore, 1 Lone Fire, 2 Debris. It's my plant engine. I like it. This plant engine is still really good. I don't think it's that bad. It didn't really get slowed down. The only thing that sucks is that Global got banned, but this deck's still really powerful with this engine, so I really like it. For my spell lineup, I run triple MST. This deck really needs it. It's a lot of back row cards hurt this deck, and this is one of those decks that you do need the back MSTs. There's a couple of decks that need it, that would run 3. Usually I would only main 2 and decide the last one, but this is one of those decks that you do need it, since there's a lot of back row now. So I run 2 enemy controllers, because it's easy for me to tribute my monsters, and I take their monsters from synchro materials, like Sangan, Dandy tokens, Dandelion itself. Plus, I could always tribute my scapegoats, so it's really good. And the basic spell cards: Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. And last but not least, Pot of Avarice and 1 for 1. This card is really amazing once you go off, and they don't max you. You can explode and just go off for days. So you can make lots of plays off that. Let's see. For my trap lineup, I have 2 Call of the Hornets. I want to put a 3rd one in. I still haven't decided what to take out yet, though. So, I don't know, this card's really good just because your graveyard gets set up really easily with the troopers. So, I really like it. 2 Torrentials, just because my deck can easily recover off this, and this is 2 of the most powerful. This is one of the most powerful cards in the game. So, yeah, my deck doesn't really get affected by it, so I can Torrential on a Sangan, Dandelion, and Trooper, and I still get pluses because I draw, tokens would come out, or I search. So it's really, it doesn't hurt the deck. Mirror Force, staple, and the Solemn Brigade. So staples. And for my extra deck, I got one formula, one army arm, one android, one catastor, one TG hyper librarian, an orient dragon, just because he's a debris target. Plus, he helps me get rid of those old decks like Black Wings, 6 Ams, those decks that like rely that still synchro. It's just a really good card against them. Black Rose, in case my opponent like explodes, I have an easy this card gives me a chance to recover, like start a new duel pretty much, and I usually would be able to come back, like take advantage of that. So this card's really good. One Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler. When I went to San Jose Regionals, I didn't actually run Thought Ruler. Instead, I ran Iron Chain, but I took it out because a lot more decks are targeting now with like they're using like deep prisons and stuff, other cards that like target. So I never really went for him, so it was an easy change. I thought Thought Ruler would be more effective. Plus, like if I have an android in the field and I get that, I gain my life would recover, so I could get like I could use Solemns if I draw them late game. Yeah. One Stardust, and my favorite card, Shooting Star. I feel like Yusei Fudo every time I summon it, just because I feel a lot safer, and my opponent would have to use a lot more resources to get rid of it. Yeah. And so I got one Utopia, one Levier, and one Wind Up Zen Mains. That's my extra deck. For my side, I got 2 Mirrors of Oaths, one Karma Cup. I'm sorry, the Mirrors of Oath are usually for those Dino Rabbits and Wind-Ups. So, and the Karma Cut's just there for like the Dark World. If you're lucky, you get the graph to remove all of them from the grave. And like dragons, get one Light Pulsar, you hit them all. So it's alright. 2 Roll Decrees for those trap heavy decks. 2 Debunks. These cards are good. These cards are okay because second game they usually side in hand traps against you, like more. So this is protection. I usually side these against though. Like I would side these against Atlanteans, just because I don't want them to salvage back their monsters. I'd rather get them out of the game for like, you know, just get them out of the way. Got 2 Mind Crushes. A lot of the new decks are searchers. Like spell books, they search a lot. Modolches, it's really annoying. So Fossil Dino, good against dinos and wind-ups. And those like really 6 Sams. This card's just really good against Sams. I got 1 Dust and 1 Malevolent Catastrophe. For those decks that just like to set a lot of back row. So, and 1 Lava Golem, I'm sorry, and 1 Reaper. This is just against like dinos or rabbits. I would usually go and tie these 2 in together. It's like I wouldn't want to take a lot of damage. So I would side in the Reaper, stall it out, since they have a hard time getting over it, and the Lava Golem I give them so they can slowly burn. And like I don't know, if they want to keep it, that's fine. But I wouldn't let them try. I would not let them hit me with it. That's why I sent him this one. Other than that, yeah, that's my deck profile. Subscribe to us. Just like us. Yeah. TeamDawm. Sorry about that. TeamDawm. Like us and subscribe.